Imagine this. You're sitting across from her in a quiet cafe. Let's take you there. A calm cafe with the gentle hum of conversations, the aroma of fresh coffee. You're not just meeting a woman. You're engaging a soul. This is the moment where surface-level attraction fades, and emotional connection becomes everything. She's heard 100 compliments before. She's used to the routine. You look good. Nice dress. Wow, you're hot. These are surface validations, thrown at her from people who never look beyond her skin. It's noise, not substance. But in that moment, you say something different. This is the turning point. A man with emotional awareness doesn't repeat what others say. He speaks with depth, with calm certainty. You don't just talk it, you connect. You look her in the eye and say, direct eye contact conveys presence, masculinity, and respect. It says, I'm fully here. I see you. That alone changes the mood. The way you listen when someone speaks, it's like you're truly present. That's rare. This is not a compliment on looks. It's a mirror to her inner value. You're not praising something she was born with. You're praising something she chose. Being present, truly listening, that's emotional intelligence. You just recognized it. Suddenly she pauses. Her posture shifts. Her eyes soften. Why? Because in that moment, she felt seen in a way that transcends physicality. You've penetrated the emotional barrier that most men never even try to reach. Why? Because this compliment affirms her identity, not just her appearance. She feels acknowledged as a human being, not an object. That's a psychological shift, because you just gave her a compliment that didn't focus on her body. It spoke to her soul. This is rare, and because it's rare, it's powerful. She won't forget this moment, because it wasn't flattery. It was presence. This is emotional intelligence in action. It's the ability to read beyond words, to notice subtlety, to act with empathy. Women crave emotional maturity, and you just demonstrated it. This is Stoicism applied to relationships. Stoicism isn't just about being cold or unaffected. It's about control, perception, and inner strength. Complimenting with presence is Stoic because it shows discipline, depth, and clarity. This is what separates men who chase validation from men who lead with presence. There are men who talk to be liked and men who talk to be real. When you speak with calm purpose, you show you don't need approval. You offer value. Part 1. I admire how deeply you think about things. Let's break this down in full. I admire. This isn't a throwaway phrase. Admire signals respect, not lust. It's mature. It says you're looking up to something, not just at something. How deeply you think about things. This hits a psychological nerve. It's not you're smart, which is generic. It's not you're clever, which could be manipulative. It's you think deeply, which celebrates her capacity for introspection, something most men ignore. Psychological insight. Most women are never praised for their intellect or internal world. Compliments focus on the external, so when you highlight her depth, it feels fresh, surprising, and deeply affirming. What she hears. You're more than your looks. I see your mind. I value your thought process. That speaks volumes. When to say it? After she's shared an opinion, a personal story, a theory, or even a philosophical idea. Use it when she's vulnerable with her intellect. Stoic angle. Stoics believed the mind was the most powerful aspect of being human. By recognizing her intellectual depth, you're aligning with this principle. Part 2. I notice how kind you are, even when no one's watching. I notice. This immediately frames you as an observer, not just a talker. It means you're aware, present, and perceptive, the 3 marks of a Stoic man. How kind you are. Again, not how nice you look. You're not praising effort for attention. You're praising effort without witnesses. You're acknowledging kindness as a core value, not a performance, even when no one's watching. This is where the compliment becomes powerful. Most people are kind when it benefits them, but being kind in the shadows? That's rare. That's character. That's integrity. What she hears. You see the real me, even the quiet parts. This can trigger an emotional release because you're validating her core self, not just her social mask. Psychological impact. This generates deep trust. It says you don't need to try for me. I already see your worth. Stoic principle. The Stoics believed virtue is what you do in private. You're echoing Marcus Aurelius here. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. When to say it. After you witness a small gesture, helping someone, showing patience, comforting a friend, say it. That's the moment. Part 3. You have a calming presence. People feel safe around you. You have a calming presence. This tells her she radiates peace. Not drama, not attention-seeking. Peace. And peace is rare and valuable in a world of chaos. People feel safe around you. This is deeper than you're sweet or you're cool. It's about emotional safety. The sense that someone can breathe easier just by being near her. What she hears. You're not just attractive, you're grounding. That's a spiritual level compliment. It says she brings stability, not just stimulation. Psychological layer. Emotional safety is one of the top subconscious traits women crave and want to provide in return. You're telling her you are safety in human form. Stoic reflection. The Stoic man is calm in the storm. By seeing her calming nature, you're aligning your values with hers. Harmony, peace, presence. When to say it. When she de-escalates tension. When people gravitate toward her in discomfort. When her words or silence create calm. Notice it. Acknowledge it. Part 4. The way you hold space for others. It's like you make room for people's truth. The way you hold space. This phrase speaks volumes. Holding space means she listens without judgment. Allows others to feel and offers silence without rushing to fix or comment. It's a rare emotional skill. For others. You're not just saying she's kind to you. She creates a sanctuary for everyone. This elevates her from someone I like to someone others need. It's like you make room for people's truth. This is powerful. Most people talk over each other. Few genuinely listen. When you say this, you're telling her, you make people feel seen, heard, accepted, not for who they pretend to be, but who they really are, what she hears. You understand what others miss. You make people feel they belong. Psychological impact. This triggers emotional significance. She feels important, not for her image, but for her essence. Stoic insight. Stoics value deep inner clarity, seeing things as they truly are. When she makes room for truth, she's behaving like a philosopher. She allows truth to exist without trying to control it. When to say it. After she listens to someone vent, comforts a friend without interrupting, or simply stays present during emotional conversations. Final word. Why these compliments matter more than looks. Anyone can say, you're pretty. It takes zero effort. But to see a woman's spirit, to acknowledge her depth, her character, and her presence, that requires emotional awareness. A Stoic man isn't just emotionally detached, he's emotionally disciplined. He chooses his words with care. He compliments not to impress, but to connect. Each of these compliments makes her pause, not because they're flirty, but because they're rare. You didn't praise her for what's visible. You honored her for what's invisible. And in doing so, you've already separated yourself from 99% of men. You didn't try to win her over. You witnessed her. And that, my friend, is unforgettable.